Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
You take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day,
Or just to say good morning.
so get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's showtime.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. We are here at the radio station on a Wednesday.
Tuesday.
That day. Is it Tuesday?
Yes.
Oh my God, I've lost track of time.
Yeah, you and Bank America.
Look at that picture. Now, can somebody put on their phone and listen to see what it sounds like?
Happy Tuesday morning, everyone. We're going old school. We got Cracker Barrel, we got Slick, our OGs in the house. We called in emergency reinforcements for you today, Slick. Based on last night and based on Freddie's day yesterday, it was like, wow, he was on a whole nother level last night. You and
Turn
Bank
that off.
America, wow, is all I can tell you.
Turn it off.
I know Bank of America personally. That's kind of just how they are.
I think if Bank of America is listening, they should give us a call right here and let us know what's going on because they were very helpful. It just took you 28 agents later.
Turn the gains down.
28 agents later in 3 hours of let me transfer you. I must say you were patient with them.
I
They
had
just
to do
didn't
it.
see the vibration coming from the other side. And look, Slick is now a product of what happened yesterday
Correct.
to you. All of those vibrations you put out has now taken him out of his 10 days of happiness.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I've been doing a 10-day happiness cleanse. Like it's been good and bad, but it's mostly been good.
But you're usually always happy. You're really coming off the cleanse?
I can't say. I'll just keep it. I keep all like the high notes from my 10-day, but like a lot of people before I did this were saying like you really come off harsh. But I'm like, when do I come off harsh? And I'm trying to think back to at the cafe. They don't think I'm harsh like that, or like some of them call me mumbles. I'm trying to make sure that like my speech comes out correctly, but I don't hear that I'm harsh. But I'm hearing it from friends or friends that people that I call friends. They're
Yeah,
telling
well,
me I'm
I've
too
been
harsh.
hearing the same thing. I don't know if it's harsh or is it just we're more direct and affirmative of what we have to say.
Correct. I think it's that.
That's what I'm thinking. Like we just know more of what we want and what we have to say. And not that we're not giving, it's just you know what you want. And you know what you want. And I think it's good to know what you want at 27 years old. I didn't know what I wanted until I was about 50.
It ain't
plus.
about what you want. It's
Yeah.
about what you think you want.
It's about how you deliver. I go this whole diatribe yesterday. Meet us at the radio station and NN. We're going to blah, blah, blah. Nobody answers. You say, morning show, NN, and everyone goes, yay.
Yes.
Like, what is that?
Only one person said
Well, it was one more than I got.
Well, it was just timing.
Your message though,
It
it's
is
just like
timing.
I know I'm terrible at like seeing a message and not answering, but I saw the message. I saw the message before.
But you didn't
before
answer.
you
Why
went-
is that?
No, because
This is
I-
why you get yourself
No,
in trouble.
because I'm terrible at like you can ask people like with text messages. I would see them, but like I wouldn't answer. I would think I'd answer, but I don't answer.
You don't answer. Not only don't you answer,
Yeah.
but you have a way of answering. Like today, you're like this dark circle. I call you the black hole because you're absorbing all the energy in
He's
the
got his ear pods in, though.
Yeah.
He
which
brought
means
his
you
ear
can do
pods.
some things with him.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, what would you like me to do with him?
Send me out.
You can send him out.
I ain't sending him out.
What? We can go to
We
the
got
Dodger.
other
We can go
issues.
to the Dodger. We could do like another situation at the Dodger.
We have another issue. We will get there. I have to rectify this issue before I rectify that issue.
So I got to ask Val. Val went to Daytona this weekend. I've never met anyone that's actually gone to a car race before.
Oh, it's not my first. It's my first time going to Daytona.
She went last year.
How
Yeah.
was it?
It was great.
What do? You just watch the cars race?
Pretty much. Well, we woke up Saturday morning with plans to leave about 9, 10 o'clock, like just take our time getting there. And we woke up and Zach goes, get up, let's go. Because there were 2 races Friday, but one of them got rained out. So they were racing Saturday. So he said, let's get up there because we can see 2 races for one. So we get up there in good time, about 12:30, and we go to get into the gates, and they're like, did you have tickets from last night? And we go, no. And we go, can't get in.
So what'd you do?
So we walked around. There were things to do, like a lot of freebies, like a lot of spin wheeling and just things to see. I've never been to Daytona track. He's only been there once, so it was pretty cool to just walk around.
Did you go to the beach?
No, we ended up walking because it's not that close to the beach. Like, it's not a walking distance, so we didn't. But we ended up going to, like, Bahama Breeze, just having a nice lunch. And then we went back to the track, and we were able to get in.
So they opened the track for the second game race
The second
with
race,
your
yeah.
tickets. So they've got things to do like a fair and food
Kind
and
of.
Jeremiah's.
Yeah,
and
there's food. Well, Jeremiah's was inside the track, so once you get inside the track, it's a whole nother world.
Jeremiah's.
that's what she
Jeremiah's
posted, remember?
was inside the track. It was pretty
You
cool.
did. You actually commented and said, "Bring me some."
I didn't know that.
You didn't know
Yeah.
you commented?
No, I didn't know it was inside the track.
Yeah. So
Someone got hold of your phone and said, "I want Jeremiah's."
Yeah, because it's here. I didn't know it was up there. Is that the
She
same
was up
owner?
there.
yeah,
No,
I was up there at the track.
different owner.
Different owner.
No.
Oh, I only eat one Jeremiah.
But apparently all the tracks are different, and like this track is on a whole nother level, like at least compared to Homestead. And like there's actual food and restaurants and bars inside the track versus, you know, just like.
Do they have the cars that you can sit in them and take pictures and all that? Or they
So there
stop
were
doing
some of them, yeah. You couldn't go inside, you couldn't sit inside the car, but you
Yeah.
can see in and like stand outside the
that?
car.
Or they don't
and
let
take
you sit in the
pictures.
car anymore?
No, because, well, so there's 2 different ways you could do it. You could have a pit pass, which gets you on the track.
Pit pass.
A pit pass.
I like that.
You have to pay
Let's
for it.
make some pit passes.
You have to
How
pay.
expensive is it?
It's
50
pretty.
bucks?
We haven't done it, so it's pretty expensive.
At the Meadowlands Grand Prix, they gave me tickets. Not that I am a big racing car fan.
Uh-huh.
So I had pit passes. And you ever felt the tires?
No,
They're like chewing gum.
I've heard.
And they squishy. And when they get hot, they're even more squishy.
Yeah, racing tires are a whole different breed.
And they have these little pedals. They go.
Ah, look at his shirt. Brooklyn, 1932.
The Brawlers.
The brawlers.
The Brooklyn Brawlers. Who was that? That was a real team.
Was it?
Probably a baseball club.
I gotta look it up.
Look that up. So, race, who you wanted to win, won?
No, my racer did not win.
Did you guys bet on it?
He won the first stage. So in a NASCAR race, they're broken up. There's like 160 laps or whatever, and they're broken up into 3 stages. So my guy won the first stage, and there was someone else that won the second one, and then the third stage is the final like leg of the race. It was crazy because there were 5 laps left. My guy was in the lead, and there was a wreck in turn 4. And then down to 3 laps left, there was another wreck. And then they went to overtime, and at this point it was like lap 160, 161. There was another wreck, and then they ended.
So where did your guy end up?
Lap 160? How many laps do they do?
They were supposed to have 160.
had
They
to do
went into
because of
overtime.
the crash.
Right, they went into overtime because of the 2 wrecks.
Can you imagine going in the circle 160 times?
Get dizzy.
Seriously?
It feels
that?
like nothing. They're going 200 miles an hour.
How
Yeah,
long
but-
does that take?
Well, I mean, the race started at 7:30, and it didn't end until about 11:30.
So they're going in circles for that many hours?
But it is.
That's
Yeah,
kind of
there's
like my
breaks.
life.
But it's not. But it's not a little circle.
I know, but
This
still.
track,
It's
at
like
least
2 miles. no?
Daytona's like 2.5 miles long. It's pretty big.
4 hours of going in the same circle.
Not the same circle.
Yeah,
A
it's a
circle.
track.
Yeah.
You're going around the same track for 4 hours. Welcome to yesterday with Freddie on the phone with Bank America. That's the next meme. Freddie on the phone with Bank America, Daytona.
You know, I gotta tell you, Bank of America is very,
Helpful?
is very no fear, because after 3.5 hours of being on the phone with them, literally 3 hours and 20 minutes,
Yes.
they sent me a survey. Have you ever gotten a survey after a bad
Yes.
experience?
Yes.
What do you say? Yes, I
I do
recommend
nothing.
you.
No.
I do nothing.
Oh, I blasted them. Now they're sending me all sorts of emails. This is the most incompetent group of people I've ever met, except for the girl in California, which I named.
She
her
was
by
the
name.
last one who finally could help you.
She knew what was going on.
Nobody else knew anything.
And I went to my son last night and says, the Bank of America put me through this. He says, of course they should. And I go, really? He says, you don't understand something. We're getting hacked every day, 1,000. Your account gets hacked 1,000 times a day. And you don't realize how much safety goes into them protecting your money. So don't complain. This is my 24-year-old, whatever the hell he is.
Yeah, let him sit on the phone with them for 3 hours.
But you know what? I had to do it. It had to be done. It got done. And I'm thankful, and I should redo the survey. That's all I had to say.
The best was when I heard one of the guys say to you, I cannot help you. I thought, did I actually hear them say,
Well, at least he was being honest.
I cannot help you? It wasn't like, let me see what I can do. I cannot help you. Let me transfer you again.
The best thing was, I am only customer service. I got to get you a specialist.
Valerie, it started in one room. It moved into the theater. It then moved into Studio A until 1:10.
I was going to go into the bathroom because I was ready to scream.
But I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you had fun at Daytona. Have you ever been to a car race, Slick?
I'll say no.
You ever
Because-
drag race in the streets?
I haven't drag raced in the streets. I've been to drag strips, but like NASCAR really never fascinated me because they just turn.
But you never have friends that used to drag in the streets? I guess not.
Like John Travolta?
I went to drag. I went to drag strips. So like I'll say my brother was a big gearhead, so he had Mustangs, he had Camaros, and he just dragged them. Like he fixed them and he dragged them.
You ever went to street dragging?
Street drag.
Police.
The
is
po-po.
on the streets.
So not street. I've never gone, but Zach's dad did do it back in the day.
Where?
So,
In Florida?
Yeah, around.
Does anybody know where the strips are? You know where the strips are. I see it in your eye.
On the streets
Over there.
or the tracks?
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually been to two while I was in college. They used to have some over in Deerfield, actually. No,
Okay.
yeah, there's some in Deerfield. There's also like one in Margate. I don't know if it's still happening ever since there was like a shooting of a rapper a few years back. I'm sure you guys heard about that. But
The shooting of a rapper? Well, we don't want to go that way.
yeah. But there was it was like a small little strip. It was on Margate. It was along Sample Road. There's like those series of like warehouses and stuff that are usually not really all that packed at night, by like the CarMax or something. But yeah, you'd see some really cool vehicles, some really old vehicles, some really busted up vehicles, and there'd just be people doing donuts or sometimes just dragging along the road.
You ever been to Mrs. In Miami in your adventures?
No. I
Never?
only watched Grease, where they do that. Under
Not
the,
a
what's it
movie. I
called?
mean, in real life.
No, I don't do things like that.
Zach
Back
is,
in the day, you didn't do that.
Zach is building a drag car.
Closest thing I did was go to the South Florida Fair.
That's not what I'm,
I'm sorry,
talking
the
about.
one down. It was down in Fort Lauderdale. That one, the fairgrounds.
That's not what I'm talking about.
No, I've not.
So Slick is always mentioning the Heights.
Yeah.
So the Heights has a highway that leads to the GW. It's about 4 miles long, straight. So what happens is the motorcycle gangs come and they block the highway. And the reason I know this is I got caught behind them one night, and the cars drag right there. And what they do is they block off the highway. All the motorcycles line up, and they go. And they have walkie-talkies because the 3-4 is not too far. So it's funny because they drag close to the precinct so that they can hear them coming. So the cops got wise now. They send out DTs, and now they have people in the gangs, and they stopped doing that. But it was in the news about a year ago.
The Heights. I don't know how you do it.
I did it in the Heights. I saw
I'll
it.
just say like those street drag races are dangerous and mass. They had like a
Absolutely.
nice serene one right next to a lake.
Serene.
Like it was a serene place. Like
It was
really-
legal.
Yeah, no, it wasn't legal. Like they had gazebos. It was like a park that you turn into a park. It was 2 lanes, and then people used to come out with Mustangs, Camaros, and then they just drag down there. Like it was just a nice place for me just to hang out. It's like after class or after work, but you just see.
You were a
cars.
driver? You did pinks?
No, I never drove like that.
Him
I don't
never.
drive like that. No.
He would not.
Not
He
at
wouldn't
all.
admit to it. Yes, I get it.
Do you
No,
know
I
what
don't. No, I say like the only closest I'll get to somebody or like racing somebody is if they cut me off on the highway for no reason.
They're gonna cut you off the way
Yeah.
you drive. Who the hell could cut you off?
No, they cut me off. Yeah,
You
they cut
drive
me
like
off.
like a blind Chinaman.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all. Like I haven't.
100 miles an hour.
What? 100 miles?
You?
No, not at all.
You've just offended 2 groups of people
Yeah,
in one sentence.
I'm so
In 3
serious.
words, you
Oh,
offended 2
yes.
groups of people.
Put
He
the
takes off his
disclaimer.
glasses. Tell him to take off his glasses. Tell him
No,
what he looks like.
because I can't
He
see.
looks like someone who can't see.
And that's-
Every
that's-
time I
you and
take off my
Dylan, man.
glasses, I can't take off. But I only race people unless they cut me off. But I don't race.
You know,
I just skip
there was a guy that I knew in New York, and it's funny because I was single, and
Yeah.
I wanted to date this girl, and she introduced me to this guy. Now I thought that was her brother, her friend, whatever. It was her husband. And you know those little tags they put on a car, like let's say the Brooklyn Cafe, you want it on his car, $250,000
To sponsor.
Yeah. To the sponsor, yeah.
for him to wear your colors on his suit. Another $250,000.
Yeah.
And if it's the whole suit, it's $325,000.
Whose face do you want to wear? We'll get him to sponsor you.
What?
Huh? My wheels? Who do you
Well,
want to
you
sponsor
want a vinyl wrap? You want a vinyl wrap
You
of
want to wear
yourself?
somebody on your shirt? Lil Nas, like for Taco Bell. Maybe,
Oh,
maybe Lil Nas wants to sponsor the Brooklyn Cafe, and you can wear, or they can wear your face on their shirt.
yeah. Like
I
Lil
would
Nas.
wear sponsor shirts if they pay me. I would do it. The guy that went to jail and got out of jail, what's his name?
Big one.
The actor, the comedian. Jello pudding. Him.
Oh, Bill, you want to
Cosby?
support Bill
Cosby.
Cosby?
No, I'm not supporting Bill Cosby.
You want
But
him to
Bill
wear your
Cosby
shirt?
used to wear college shirts.
Yes,
And I remember we sent him one and he wore it.
sweatshirts.
And he used to donate money, $1,000 scholarship if you send him a shirt. He did it in the other way because he was loaded. But I would do that if you have a company you want me to wear a shirt, I wear it.
So I asked you a question. You see, China is banning gaming for kids under the age of 17
Good.
during school hours and school days.
Only in China because they are the #1 manufacturer. of
Well, so here's the ironic thing of the whole situation. They're the ones I think that created most of the gamings, and now, from the ages of 17 and below, Monday through Friday school hours, kids are not allowed to be gaming.
Did you game?
Only an hour a day.
Did
It
you
didn't
game?
exist when I was a kid.
You did-
We
yes, I
had
had Nintendo.
Pac-Man and Atari, where you like click back and forth.
It was a
That
tennis.
was it. Yes.
Tennis.
Yes, after
So
school.
that was gaming.
After school. But I didn't even let my kids do gaming when they were growing up.
You guys game? Do you guys game? Yeah, I know you're a game head. You game?
No, I say I used to until I say my mom and my brothers took me off.
Yesterday?
So, not yesterday, not at all. I don't like. I have them, but I don't even turn them on like that.
You game? You don't? You
Yeah.
don't?
She doesn't have time. But I find it really ironic that China's the one that makes all of these games that started, right? All the technology, everything comes out of China.
You're
It was like,
banning them.
go, 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 and now it's banning. It's like OxyContin. It was really great to put this out there for pain until people started dying and ODing from it, and now,
Oxycontin?
Yeah.
no, now we can't do that.
Oxycontin.
Well, the
Yeah.
drug companies that made all
Oxycontin.
Yeah.
OxyContin, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oxycontin.
you went from left
Hold on.
field all the way to
Well,
center.
no, but
No,
think
because
about
it was for pain. She's trying to.
right? And my analogy is you create these great things. People create these great things, not realizing the harm it can potentially
Too much
do.
of anything is bad.
And then they ban it and they pull it off. But by then you've done so much damage
All
that
right.
what do you do? I've got so much space here. This is like so cool.
I got a question for you then.
I'm not used to having so much room around me.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the
Boom.
next room.
You got another question.
When you were growing up,
Yes.
what was the one thing that was a fad for you? Like the big hair. What did you do?
I always have big hair, hairspray, high heels.
But what did you do? What was the #1 fad?
Like what? Hobbies?
What
Or
were you
clothes?
into? Gothic or
Guys.
you into guys?
Dating.
Dating.
Yeah.
You did that your whole life.
I understand.
So since you were 5 years old, you were dating.
No. fairies and unicorns and dancing and all the things I do now, just on
Did
a
you
whole nother
pick
level.
guys up doing that? Fairies and unicorns? Guys
fairies
didn't
and
look at you
unicorns,
if you
no.
were nuts?
I just do what I do.
Which is?
Nothing
just
at
me.
all.
I do
nothing at
nothing at
all.
all.
And then the guys want to say,
Officer
I want to play
Krupke.
unicorns.
Oh,
Wait,
Officer
Like,
Krupke?
I had an Officer Krupke moment yesterday, did I
Officer
not?
Krupke, I think you're a slum.
Yeah.
You know Officer Krupke? You know the song? You don't know West
No,
Side Story?
it's coming out in the movies again, isn't
It's coming
it?
out in November. We all going. We are all going to the movies to see West Side Story, the new version. Let's see what they come up with.
Rita Moreno, I saw, has a cameo feature in there.
Yeah, she does. You know that I worked in Rita Moreno's apartment in Manhattan.
Did you?
Me and my brother. And they got mad because Blondie lived in the same
I
building.
was going to say, I thought it was Blondie.
Yeah, she lived in the same building. And Rita Moreno was like, that is incorrect, Federico. So my brother used to send me to do stuff. And he was just rapping away, talking to Rita.
So what do you think about China banning this whole I'm just, the whole irony of it. So then they go, how are they going to find out if your kid is gaming?
Because it's on every computer.
Yeah, that's a
Because
online
now it's
thing.
on, right?
Mhm.
Facial recognition and all of this stuff. It's just more ways
Listen,
for Big Brother to watch.
I got COVID. I got enough from China. I got enough stuff. I don't need to care whether they're banning it or not banning it. But I got to tell you something. My son Gio was a big gamer.
I know that's how he created what we have. So
And
that's
this
the
room
upside of it.
is his legacy. This is all from gaming. Everything you see here. Even that bad sound that we still have.
So now they're saying that the future of dating, this kind of takes you out, Val, because you're already married.
That's right. You're done. You're kaput.
The future of dating is now this hybrid
I know.
model
It's the best
of
thing.
online conversation
Yeah.
versus going out. They're saying it's saving people $700 on first dates because you don't have to go on them. You don't have to go on the first dates. You can have conversations.
Yeah, online.
Is that a true thing, Slick?
It's a true thing because I know, what is it? My cousin's like, I can't say he's big in gaming, but he like meets a lot of people as far a lot of girls on just gaming, and then he just meets them. He meets up with them. Same as my brother.
That's a new way of meeting girls.
So they're
Yeah.
not going out. You're just talking, right?
Chilling,
So you're,
yeah.
everyone's saving money. You're not swapping spit. None
So
of that
let me
stuff.
get this right. You would advise your daughter to get into gaming so she can meet somebody?
Not gaming. They're saying virtual dating.
Virtual dating.
That is
I'm ju-
gaming.
No. Virtual dating can be Tinder, Bumble. but, like,
Tender.
yeah.
Tender.
Tinder. Yeah.
Ugh.
Apps,
That's
yeah.
nasty.
But here's the thing: when you
Yeah.
guys meet somebody on these dating apps,
Yeah.
do you talk to them like have a conversation on the phone, or is it only texting? Because from what I see, it's only texting. I don't ever see anyone actually having a real
On which board?
conversation.
I mean,
Give 'em a number.
the intended purpose is to, have a quick conversation, and then, if you guys like each other, find some sort of commonality,
Are you
build some sort
dating?
of trust. I'm dating. I've been dating.
How
since-
did you meet her?
I've known her since high school. I met her organically, so I can't really speak for other
What does
people,
it
but
mean when you meet somebody organically?
In
I-
person.
face to face, like,
Oh, you met her in person.
yeah.
That's organic?
hmm
Since like you. What is it with the high school thing? So you have known her how many years?
I've known her like 9 years.
Are you going to
Wow.
marry this woman?
I don't know.
How old are you?
I'm 20. I'm 24 now. My birthday was actually last Tuesday, but
Oh,
Happy birthday.
thank
Tell
you.
us
Thank
anything.
you.
You can't do that. We have Slick jump out of a cake for you.
Yeah, it was last week. That's why I wasn't here. I know.
And you don't say nothing?
I've had so much shit in my so much crap in my life going on these past.
But what does
couple
that
of
have to
months.
do with you not telling us it's your birthday? So you just turned 24?
Yeah. I
And
just
you met your old lady face to face?
Yeah. We met in high school. Like, we used to argue all the time. Like, we were complete jerks. And then during the pandemic, we sort of reconnected.
You used to
Ah.
argue.
There's always
all-
there's
That's that
always
make-up
rifts.
love.
There's always rifts in the start of a relationship.
So you like-
there's always
You-
He
something.
likes that
something.
You did that
situation.
yesterday.
What are you talking
You started
about?
the riff.
I didn't know. I didn't do anything. I just know
You
from my
started the riff.
experience, if a woman's like, coming back and forth at you, not saying that it's anybody in here. I did not
I
call
didn't say
any
it was
names.
anybody in here
I
either.
feel like you're gonna try to see if I can spill some
Not
tea,
at
but
all.
like I know,
I ain't no spill no tea.
like
And if you
there's
spill my
always a
coffee, I'll shoot
rift
you.
at the start. Like you really don't you don't know if she likes you. She doesn't. I don't know how she thinks, but like it's always a rift. Like she hates me. She doesn't like
Remember when
me.
you were a kid and you used to smack your kid because you liked him and you wanted his attention?
I remember my mother used to smack whoever was closest, even if somebody else did something wrong. You're like, why'd I get hit for? Because you were closer.
No, I'm talking about a guy.
And I just remember my mother used to throw things across the house because whoever got hit was the one who was the closest that got hit. Vroom.
Vashti
Like the chancleta.
Vashti Guzman in the 5th grade. I loved
Vashti
it.
Uzman.
I love this woman. This
Wow.
girl. This
In the
little
5th grade?
girl. In the 5th grade. I love her.
Vashti. What was
She was
her
built like a
nationality?
woman. I have no idea.
She was built like a woman
She was built like a woman. She was like, she
In the
didn't look
5th
like
grade.
no 5th grader.
in the
Ooh.
5th grade.
So we decided to play
And were you like this little 5th grader?
That's dangerous.
I
What
was
did you
a
look like in 5th grade?
like those pictures. So I go in and we play football. 2-hand touch. Now, I did not build her. God did. It just got in the way. It was an accident. I swear to God, it was an accident.
Dawn.
She
Dawn, it was an
went
accident.
crazy.
It
Started
was an
punching me.
I don't blame
Hit me in
her.
the eye. Gave me a black eye.
I don't blame
Started hitting me and pulling my hair
her. You got your
because
name.
I mean, what are you supposed to do? It's 2-hand touch.
You can't,
You can't
She
touch
says
certain
you have to go
places.
below
Certain
the
the
waist.
waist. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I played
Says, and then
basketball.
there's another problem if I go below the waist. No,
Well, it's not right back there. You
No.
gotta like.
let me go like this to your ears.
It's kind of like the proper way of hugging. There's some guys that are just creepy.
Oh yeah. Oh, stop.
Creepy.
You're
I've
just
seen-
bringing back all bad
I've
memories.
seen
of
it in
life.
action.
Me?
19
No,
second hug?
there's a certain
Don't
spot,
do it.
like there's an area, like probably like I'll give you a 20% area in the
Dawn was in
woman
a in a
that
60-second
you're supposed to be touching. Some
She
guys
was-
just force
She was in
it.
a 60-second hunt. She didn't come up for air. I'm
Disgusting.
like, that's really gross.
Some guys
Some
just
of them are
force
like,
it.
and
I
now
have
with
pictures
COVID,
of that, by the way.
no touching,
I have pictures.
Yeah.
no hugging anymore. Is all I can tell
Yeah,
you.
right.
You know, then there's the one arm hug, which
Yes.
is like the pat on the back,
Mhm.
or the 2-arm hug. What do? You don't hug anyone.
I try not to. No, I have. I try not to. Now I don't, but
I
I
know.
have. There are certain people. It depends on the vibe.
That's, you okay over there?
You all right?
Yeah, it's just something that just felt.
It depends on the
He
vibe.
good.
Good morning, Vlad. It depends on the vibe. Like I don't know if I will hug Slick because
What?
they call him Slick for a reason.
What did I do?
You call him Slick.
You call me.
You made
Slick.
that up.
Oh, he didn't call
Thank
him
you.
that.
You
He
came
just
up
named
with
that. He
Yeah,
named
but
it
he
out.
likes it.
No, I
It's a
mean,
good
He uses
name.
it
It's a good
everywhere.
name. It's a
Hi.
good-
He goes yesterday
Oh, that-
when we met Kim. He goes, "Hi, my name is Slick."
Oh
Not they
my
call me
God.
Slick.
Jim.
She don't say Jim. She don't
No,
say Jim. She don't
because
say
no,
Spike.
because everybody that comes to the studio, that's how they know me. Like they don't even see my face; they just know me as they
Slick.
just see the energy. They're like,
They see what
"You're
energy?
slick." Yeah, I'm
Nobody knows the real Slick.
Yeah, they're just like that. That's
You
slick.
even have him hypnotized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
like-
anime ain't easy to hypnotize
Hey,
because he sees things in little boxes.
hey.
You bought the TV? Oh, Adam, I don't understand. You must have like a lot of stuff going on upstairs.
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna declutter you.
You know what? Please.
You need
that
it?
would be great. Yeah.
Now maybe you can help him out.
Take out the portable couch.
I think it's the 24-year-old syndrome.
Yeah. You know, it's the
Now-
quarter life crisis.
Now, what we do, Adam,
Can you imagine?
What we do here,
That would be a good
That's
segment,
Gio?
by the way.
answer it. What we do here, Adam, when you go, you don't get sent to a room or anything. We have you go and volunteer to fold panties at Pink.
I'll do it.
Hopeful
Would you like
panties
to
are
do
pink.
that for an hour?
I don't blame
Yeah, absolutely.
And Slick, you don't mind doing that either?
you. Yeah, because I'm gonna be like, ladies, it's fall time. You know, you get your
No,
orange,
first you
get
gotta
your
wear
grays,
gloves.
get
you
your
gotta wear a
nice,
mask.
get your nice earth
You gotta
tones
put
going.
shampoo in your hair.
Mhm.
Oh, me, of
Let
course,
it
I'll
dry.
definitely do that. But I
We're
wouldn't
gonna
be
talk.
a weird guy about.
It won't be
outside.
weird.
I think sales will go up if I'm
Of
like at a
course.
section.
We're gonna put you in the window, like they do with the pizza. You ever seen the pizza when they're turning the pizza?
Yes, I think that is so close. One's like flip a pizza.
Right. So I'm gonna put Slick and Adam to fold panties in front of Pink's window.
You know how they do those segments? That would be really funny and see what happens. See how many girls stop and talk to you.
Yeah.
But you gotta get dressed up in like a suit thing. You know, you
Yeah.
gotta look sophisticated.
Yeah,
Of course.
Like a pizza maker.
Not creepy.
And you're gonna go like
What-
this.
what's-
You're gonna throw the panties up in the air. We're
Oh,
gonna
no,
do all
I'm
sorts
not
of
throwing
tricks.
them up in the air. I'm not throwing.
Maybe I'll do.
Yeah, he
Throw
can
it
do.
up
You
in the
can do it.
air.
I'm not throwing them up.
Woo! Adam, me and you.
Okay. Got it.
And you can hold the camera. I don't understand you.
Why am
I give you
throwing
a
them up in the
$1 million
air? It's
idea.
not a pizza.
Yeah, but people see that. You know what they're gonna
People
say?
see that.
They're
like,
panties, not
wow.
a pizza. Is the segment called panties, not pizza?
You go like this to the bras and go, and it gets all folded up.
Wow.
Kind of cool, right?
That's
Sales will
kinda
go
cool.
up.
Sales will go up.
Sales will go up.
Let me tell you something. When you were younger, when you guys were younger,
Yeah.
you didn't take a bra and put it on a radiator to practice.
We don't have radiators. in
We didn't have.
Florida.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no.
Are you guys all in Florida? You're not from Florida. You're
I'm from
Boston.
Florida. No, I'm from
well, no,
Florida. I
I'm
went to
from Brooklyn
school in
myself.
You're
Boston.
from Brooklyn.
Every
Yeah.
time I got
We used to
Uh,
put the radiator, right? Remember the steel radiators?
Yeah, they
Put the
still
big
have
bra on
those.
it, and then you used to work on the
How
class.
big
Put
was
one
the,
hand.
did the bra have to
I've
be?
never
It
heard or
was my
seen
mother's.
anybody try that. I'm
wish I
pretty
had
sure if I
something
did
to
that
throw
as
at
a
you.
kid, I'd burn
It
my
was my
hands.
mother's. What?
My radiator was kind of busted, so I'd probably burn my hands trying that.
Yeah,
but
so-
His radiator was busted.
So
So
Yeah,
is that
no,
a
it-
thing guys really practice?
I-
Not at all.
I
Yes,
didn't-
it is.
yeah,
I can't say
I didn't
so.
know that
Yes,
was
Because-
Vlad, you ever practice
Dawn.
radiator bra?
it was trial and error. Thank you. It was trial and error.
No, you put it on a
As in,
radiator.
like, you, for the fun, like you ever did it, like
Like you put it on a
ever
radiator
tried
and
it
you
before
work your
before
fingers to
you
try to
do-
get it
do the
off.
fun
You never seen that?
for a bra.
Do you have a visual?
Like as in like when you take off the girl bra, like he's telling you
I like that.
to practice before you meet the girl.
I didn't do
I don't
anything but
think
put the bell ring.
I don't think.
I've always, I mean, I
Yeah,
thought it was
I-
just one hand, just do it.
Yeah, well, I know, but you got to
He
practice.
never practiced.
Oh, I've never seen that.
You're a natural. You're a 300 hitter.
No,
I've never
it's
seen
just
that
trial
vis-
and error. It happened.
No, there's no trial.
I'm so serious because I never did that. I never practiced. I never did that. I just came out an MVP.
Bet you they
I'm-
fumble and bumble. You gotta
Mind
be.
of a
Not a
male. That goes right to your mind of a male.
No.
Now they got the front straps. You gotta be good now.
You don't have to be good. You don't.
Or you gotta get a ticket. She says, enter or no enter. Now it's different. The game has changed.
I don't know, man.
I don't
I think
either.
I think I learned on the job, man. That's all I can
Yeah,
say.
that's
Everybody
what I'm-
learned
thank
on
you.
the
job
Thank
training.
you.
Yep.
Wow.
I used to practice. I was the best.
I gotta tell you,
I could build a bra.
On
to
the-
be a guy, you have to have all these. You have to do things
It's
right.
all about angles.
And if you don't do it right and you fumble, the girl's like, ah, done.
It's
Yeah.
angles. You gotta
Wow.
angle it
Yeah,
out.
it happens. Trial
It
and
is.
error.
Why would anyone want to be a guy?
No, you. It's fun. It's a challenge, but it ain't easy.
Life is not easy. Wow.
Not easy. Some of the tricks guys have to do.
Like what tricks? Let me know. 'cause I
Like
gotta-
when you go to the movie
He wants to
theater,
know your tricks.
Yeah, what's the
right,
tricks?
you gotta see a movie,
Uh huh.
right? But the thing is,
He went
this
with
is
Dan.
21 and over. I know. I don't
The
get
shirt
this.
popcorn.
I don't get this. But 21 and over,
Yeah.
you go to the movies, right?
Uh-huh.
And you bring a little blue bag, like that little bag over there on the
Yeah.
floor,
Uh-huh.
and you bring some drinkies, some snackies, and some
You
stuff,
having a hard time?
so that
He didn't change anything.
so
didn't
you
do
have to
anything,
put.
by
He
the
didn't
way.
tell me to. So you put one arm over,
Mhm.
and then you have to be able to work everything with one hand. Can you do that?
What? Hold on. What?
You're
For
confusing
her,
him.
if
You
if
gotta
it's-
use
if
one
I'm
hand.
with the girl, right?
Well, either that or Dan.
No, true. But if I'm with the girl, right? But like, why would I'm working one hand? That's a whole.
Because you wanna
that's a whole
hold her
situation.
hand.
You got me put.
You want to hold her hand.
Yeah.
You want to put a hand on her.
Correct.
I don't care where you put it.
Yeah.
But you got to put a hand on her. That is
Yeah.
the kinetic energy.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
And then you have to work everything with your left. Are you a lefty?
Yeah. I can work. I can work with my left. Like I can grab something out of a bag. I had. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got to
Yeah,
be
but
able
that's
to maneuver left-handed.
Yeah.
Or you sit on your left and then
No. Or you play it this way. You get like the deluxe, like seat to take off the armrest. You know,
There is
she'll
no
be
armrest.
relaxed.
You know,
No, no,
in
no,
the
She'll
there's
be
middle.
relaxed.
there is no armrest. This is a love seat in the movie theater.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you
yeah.
went
That's
to
what I'm
that movie
saying.
theater.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you get like a love seat for her. She'll be relaxed, and then you put your stuff right here. It wouldn't be a situation.
See, the thing is, it used to say like a first date. What?
You didn't change anything you're supposed to change.
He didn't tell me to. So now we have no sound. Yeah, you have no sound.
No, it's
So now he can't hear us.
You plugged the Behringer into the wrong thing.
We will be right back. 1 second. Because
Oh,
she
boy.
took the sound off.
I didn't do anything.
Is the sound still going? Do you see the bar going up and down?
Nice.
The printer isn't working. Okay. I should have plugged it in.
He's like, you
We got-
plugged
we
it
got
into the wrong
subtitles.
computer.
Okay.
Now you know why I
Wow.
had her come.
Wow. But he didn't tell me that. Wow. 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 All I can say is, wow. What? My wheels?
I have a lot more wheels for him, by the way.
So bring them. So we're talking about first date, all nervous, clumsy fingers.
Not at all. I feel like as a man, if you are asking her out on the first date, which usually always happens, you should get all the nerves out before the first date. Because like if I feel like if a girl sees you fumble and bumble on the first date, I mean
There won't
it's
be
a
a
funny
second.
story.
There
But there
won't
won't be a second.
Be
yeah.
a second.
So you got to get it
Now,
out.
the newest thing that I heard also, we were talking to Kim yesterday.
And always expect the unexpected.
Gyms are becoming a place of dating now.
Oh yeah, because everybody's working out on each other. Or
So what they
working
do
out
is they go in
for
as
it.
friends, and then you see there's some magic. Is this true, Mrs. Muscles?
Not even.
When there's
Like-
magic,
People like your daughter, she goes with a guy to a gym.
it's a whole thing. If they smell bad, eh. If they got no game, eh.
They smell bad.
They got no game.
They got no game.
is that?
Yes,
If
I
they
know.
smell bad,
Yes.
you go to a movie and there's nothing. She's like, I
Yes.
just
It was
can't
in the
do it
center.
again. And I'll be like, try it again. And she says,
It's
why
just the same
should I
thing.
try
You're
it
on the
again if
board.
they smell
The
bad?
smells right there.
And to the computer.
I
Soundboard
don't
to
blame her
computer.
at
I
all.
took it out of the
Because
computer.
I
put
would
it in.
think I would be thinking like, okay, that girl, she's gonna keep smelling like what I smelled.
So
there,
she
but
goes back the second time. He still smells bad. She was like, can't do it again. If I can't take a shower, I can't go out with
What
a
about
guy.
if you meet a woman and she's stinky? You gonna end it?
If you go on a, if you just meet them and they're working out, that's one thing. If you go on a date and they haven't showered, that's
And
a
they're
different
sour?
situation.
There is natural smelling no matter what.
Talking about that musk.
You watching this whole situation?
What are you doing?
We just get a text, Freddie. I had to pay some invoices yesterday.
He said that there's something in the computer I have to plug straight into the Behringer.
So I pay these invoices yesterday, and they're
already in.
questioning why did I
took
pay
it
them?
from the
That's what
send.
you sent me.
Auxiliary send.
I don't know what to tell you.
Auxiliary send is that why?
Oh, we got a whole situation going on here, Slick. It's a whole. If we could only like just capture this picture of what it is.
And in the soundboard.
All right, so that goes into the auxiliary send. And he's talking about that little thing in the red.
Do you know where the soundboard
Auxiliary send.
Everybody in the shot.
You got it all.
Trying to get
Auxiliary send. Auxiliary
It's a whole
send. Now we don't have any audio.
Oh no.
Auxiliary send.
Oh no.
The one on the bottom.
Oh.
Auxiliary send.
Oh no.
And then down there, there's a. It's on the. But it's hold it. It's a small.
Is it black or white?
So you got to take that pin. It's in the red circle. And there's a pin right there.
How's this going
No,
for
no,
you,
on
Freddie?
the bell ring.
Air tra-
And the soundboard is the red circle.
Oh
I
my
got everybody
goodness,
on
you
screen.
getting all this?
I got everybody on screen, you know.
What did I do?
I don't know
Oh,
what
no.
anybody did.
We're trying to fix it. Yeah, I let you.
We're
clean
still
it up.
talking.
Yes,
You're
yes,
gonna
yes.
let me clean it up. I know. We'll figure it out. For the difference of $3, I'll pay the difference.
So
But
tell them to send the money back.
no, we owe them $3, but we don't. I don't know. So it was a bad wire after all that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, she has a tendency of doing.
Huh? Slick, you got all this?
I do.
I gotta
yeah.
tell you, no one quite runs a show like we do.
Most definitely.
Well, I
On-
knew that this was going to be. That's why I asked. Let's do this here.
So, just so you know, this segment of the show is brought to you by Don Pablo Coffee Growers and
Yes.
Roasters, the official roasting of the Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee.
Yes.
Got to put it right here in my coffee shop.
Now the only problem is that we don't have a grinder at the radio station.
We'll have to
I
bring
mean, at
one
the
in.
studio. We got to
But
get a big one.
But we do have like that thing
That mini
Angel left,
grinder.
Like with we have to buy a grinder so we can make the coffee the same way as the commercial.
Yes. The
Oh, he liked that,
Yeah.
by
The
the
problem
way.
with the grinder.
No, the commercial.
The commercial with her
With
commercial
Angel.
is nice, but like that coffee thing that she used to make the
The
coffee.
pour over. We have the
yes.
pour over.
You didn't see it? It looked like an hourglass.
We have it behind.
Yeah, the machine.
That's old school.
Yeah, I love it. Like it looks
They
nice.
say it makes the perfect pot of coffee,
Yeah,
though.
but how do you boil the water? You got to boil
We
water.
can
gotta
take the
boil
You
water.
water.
pour
we
hot
can, I
water
think we
over
can
the
get,
beans and it drips.
I think we can
Yeah.
just take the hot water from the coffee. If we don't put coffee in the coffee pot, it'll just brew hot water.
I'm not doing that
Why?
because that's a lot of work. Now, did anybody clean the grinder?
Yeah.
No, because the last time I looked in there, it was like
Oh, I didn't clean the grinder from yesterday.
right. And the problem
I
is you
cleaned
got to
it
clean the
Friday.
grinder every day.
I cleaned it Friday. I cleaned everything else. Did you clean the grinder?
Thank you.
No, I had
Did
other
you?
issues.
Really? Oh, so we get blamed. He's like, gotta clean it, but
It's
you
not
didn't
that.
clean
It's
it.
this is the reason I don't want to do the other thing because it's even more messy.
So we'll have to clean it. Not a
Okay.
problem. We'll take care of that.
Now, do you put the beans in that basket and then put the water on it, or you have
No,
to grind it?
grind
Grind
the
it.
You
beans.
got to grind it.
And then-
Still need a grinder.
We gotta get a grinder.
Got to find a grinder.
Not a problem. I'm
Now-
sure I might have one in Aaron's room. I'm kidding.
I was hoping you had one.
I do. So do you.
I got a little grinder.
That's what I'll have too.
No, I don't want one. I want a big grinder. So I went to Walmart and got a can opener. Do you know the $10? Do you know that can openers are so sophisticated? Yeah. You put it on, you hit a button, Don't do nothing else. It pops it, it lowers it, and you take it out. You don't have to do nothing.
I still have the manual one that you crank and turn.
That's got to go. I broke a finger doing that. And then they have the knife sharpener. You go. You know, see that? I kind of like it. I haven't had one of those bad boys in years.
What, a can opener? How do you open a can?
Like
Yeah.
an old fashioned.
That's
I
exactly
can't
it.
stand that.
I don't mind it. I don't like the old ones where you push the button because it just gets gross and it's like the metal smell. I don't like the smell of metal. It smells like
Doesn't
blood.
smell.
Ever heard blood smells like metal?
Well, you don't put
Rust.
your finger into the can opener.
Right, but it's got the same smell. We do have to acknowledge that today in history, in 1997, Princess Diana died.
And why do we have to acknowledge this? This is some more sad news.
Because we're having the Princess Harry situation with Meghan.
What's wrong with Princess Harry and Meghan?
No, because they kind of got kicked out, which what they shouldn't have gotten kicked out.
Meghan
But
is a
like-
beast.
Hey, that's your opinion on her
She
because
does
of
not
what the
wanna
media
be a
portrayed.
traditional UKer.
No, it's
No, she
okay,
does
but she
not.
was never a traditional
Then he should have
UKer.
married her.
No,
Why?
but
He
he
loves
fell
her.
in love with her.
Okay, then they don't have a beef. She has a beef.
No, she doesn't have a beef with anybody. The lady is just fell in love with a guy. She was overseas doing some work, guy fell in love with her. There's no reason for no animosity being that you are the
You
queen.
either play the game or you out.
She's not a traditional UKer. They
Then he
probably
should
just
not-
mad because it was
This is
just
like
an
a circle.
American.
She's
Then
playing
he
the
should
game
not
her
have
way.
married her.
Why? She's
Because
playing the
it
game
ain't-
her way.
No, there are certain things in life. That monarchy has been around for 300 years. All of a sudden, she's going to change the game?
Well, no.
Yeah,
Why?
because she's the one.
Well, she ain't the one.
Yes, when the one comes around, everybody's just like, oh my gosh, like she's the one.
She should be thanking her stars that she's even associated with the kingdom. With
She
the whatever it's
probably
called.
is, but they're
She's
living their
not.
life.
She
I'm
says
pretty
that
sure.
old
I'm
lady-
pretty sure she was giving them respect when she
I'm
first
pretty
met
sure
them.
she was.
You guys don't remember
Pretty
when
sure.
Princess Diana passed. You
No.
remember.
Of course.
I remember thinking it was she was really alive someplace and she went into hiding, but I guess not. That's what I was really thinking they were doing. It was this whole conspiracy that she really didn't die, that it was just her way out.
Yeah, because she was having a hard time too.
But
And I think
no.
she went with some Greek tycoon in a car to get away from the paparazzi. It was snowing, the car crashed. That was, he was going 120 miles an hour or something? Or his driver was or something?
Something like that, but so sad. She's only 36 years old. Think about that.
Left those two kids.
Yep. I know. You ready to wrap this up, or are we still testing sounds? Just wondering.
I think that they...
I
we're
know one
still
quite runs
testing
the show
sound.
like we do.
Are
Or
they,
they
are
were
they still
testing
testing the
sound.
sound, or do I get off?
I think we're testing sound.
I guess.
I think we're testing sound.
I think we're testing sound.
I think we're testing sound.
Well, you know, it's really, really important that this gets repaired.
Do you know, I never realized that Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. were two different people
Father
until
and
just
son.
now.
I saw Ken Griffey play when he was with the Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah, and then
Did they play at the same time?
No. How are they going to play the
I know I
same
got
time?
Ken. I know I had
One was
Ken
younger,
Griffey.
one was older.
No, they got to play 1 year together, I do believe. 1 year. 'Cause
That's
Griffey
pretty
was in-
cool. I never realized. I always thought it was
both
the same
Hall of
person.
Famers. Both
Wow.
going to be in the Hall
Seattle
of Fame.
Mariners. I'm kind of enjoying this whole
You
program
remember
here.
Ken Griffey Jr.?
No.
The
I
baseball
want to
player?
put one on our set too.
They used to
Can
kill
we
him
do
with
that
kids.
at our studio too?
Why not? Sure.
Yeah. I think it's very helpful.
Sure, you want the monitor and the stand? Just don't
I
let
would like-
Arcade do the stand. You want the monitor for the front? When you come in?
No, I want it on set. I just think it's kind of cool to see all this information continue to populate separately from this and that. So it's a whole nother thing
Well, I
we
got
got
a
going
few
on there.
things going. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 different things going.
But this is on one system. That's another.
That will be on a separate system. I'm just getting it ready. There's one more thing I have to do.
Wow.
And this actually will be wheeled out to the front of the radio station. So when you come in, it welcomes
So
you.
is that on a separate computer down there?
That is the computer.
The TV's the computer?
Yeah. It's called a computer monitor.
Oh,
You like that?
I do.
You want to get one?
I don't know.
I'm afraid to ask you.
I don't know.
I didn't volunteer it. I asked if you do. It's about $800.
No. Want to? Yes. At this time in the
You can
game.
get a cheaper one that just does the info. That you want.
I
You
don't know,
spend
we gotta-
$400 on it.
We got to figure it out and see. I know you're like over here, money bags over here, Daddy Warbucks.
I didn't ask you.
I know. Who just walked in?
Josh.
Ah,
JP.
How you doing, JP?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Good, how you
We
doing?
haven't seen him in a while. School is back
I
in
like
session.
your mask.
Yes, thank you. They gave it to us for free. That's the best part.
$60,000 later. Here, have a free mask.
$60,000 mask. When you graduate, you got to put that mask.
It's like the Victoria's Secret diamond bras. $60,000 mask. He's shaking his head. No, not that much.
$60,000 bra.
You know, Victoria's Secret has the angel bras. They're all like encrusted
Oh,
in
with the
diamonds.
diamonds.
Yeah.
Slick, that's what you can give to apologize for your rude behavior yesterday.
We should ask the guys.
Not at
Ask
all.
them the question. What do you give to?
Oh, like it was basically like a friend, so it's nothing serious, no romantic stuff, nothing eyebrow raising like Freddie tries to like put
Then
it
why
off.
do you care?
No, because like this is a good friend of mine.
Adam, ask
like
him. Why does he care?
I disrespected her, so I'm just trying to make sure I get the correct gift,
It's like,
not a gift that makes her think that I'm trying to come on to her.
okay, but how do you come up with these gifts?
Me?
That's
I
what
think
he's
that's why
looking
he's
for. He's
asking
trying to
you
find out
guys.
what's the gift.
No,
Yeah.
because I'm trying not to make her think. I'm trying not to have any confusion. That's about it.
First of all, he didn't disrespect this person.
Of course.
First of all, he doesn't even know the person, so it's
Yeah, I
kind of
know
like,
who it is.
you know,
I know
who is this person?
And-
Who's this
Give me
person?
give me
And what
the.
happened was that he repeated something I said.
Mhm.
But I didn't mean nothing by it because, I didn't mean anything. But he's all offended
He's
because
still on this one.
his circle blew up because she got mad at him. And I would say, get mad, get over it.
I apologize.
You
Friday
apologize.
evening.
What did you
She
do?
never get mad. It was something. He was never there. I apologize to her, but
you
I
weren't
still
even
feel
there.
like that was unnecessary or uncalled for
It
too.
was just a comment. It was a joke.
No,
Why
not
you get
that.
so serious?
This is not about that girl or that situation.
You know what?
understand?
Get her a little TV.
What about just a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
True. That's
What
what
if
I
you
think
put a
I'm
cup
gonna
of
do.
Coffee, a yogurt.
That's what I think I'm gonna do. A
Yeah,
charcuterie
you
board.
Sure.
Well,
You know, something
Yeah.
cheese, something cheese.
Get
you know?
her
That's what I was thinking too.
an
so.
I Dream of Genie miniature TV.
Or you could say not to be
What's your
cheesy.
Or the
favorite show?
charcuterie
Charcuterie
board.
Not to be
No, that's
cheesy, but
cool. But that charcuterie board, you're gonna sniffing and it's done. What are you gonna?
it's
you're
not
gonna-
cheesy.
No, it's
then.
not cheesy though.
But you okay? It's cheese. You eat it and then you throw it away. It doesn't
Cheesy. You get that cheesy?
Cheese because
You
it's a
get the
cheese
pun
board. It's a
intended.
cheese board with. It's not.
He's being cheesy.
He's being
Being
cheesy.
cheap is what he's being.
No, they're expensive, actually.
Charcuterie board.
I mean, you can prepare your own.
You could hook up an I Dream of Genie little TV for like $49.
I'll get a charcuterie board. I'm going.
Oh, I actually saw this really cool bagel at Second Street Bagels and Deli.
Yeah.
Strawberry cream cheese on a bagel rolled in Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
Can you
It's a
imagine?
rolled bagel that's covered in Fruity Pebbles.
Yes.
That sounds like something, I don't know, an
Gross.
elementary school would serve to, their kids. Like, when I was in elementary school in Brooklyn, they would give us these rolled bagels. Like, it was so strange. And, like, they'd fill it with, like, different kinds of cream cheese and stuff. But, like, you bite into it, it was like biting into a piece of rubber. Like, I don't know. It was-
Bagels in Brooklyn.
yeah.
Brooklyn
Best
bagels.
bagels?
This-
Brooklyn bagels.
yeah. Yeah, that was,
What is the best bagel they make? And again, we're stalling to
Oh, cinnamon raisin.
I love cinnamon raisin.
raisin.
Toasted?
Toasted? No, not at all. I can have it raw.
No,
It's
no,
nice.
toasted.
I was
No,
thinking
you
of
ever
starving by
had-
Second Street on the way back to the studio
You ever
today.
have a blueberry muffin toasted?
yeah, I've had one.
Oh my God! You never had one, JP?
I've had like the raisin bagels toasted. That tastes good. But blueberry, I do like blueberry though.
Blueberry muffin toasted is God's food. I had to stop eating it because it was making my sugar go up.
But there's like this little rule of thumb though too. If it's a fresh bagel, like you just got it the same day they baked it, like within that same hour, don't toast it. You want to have that freshness. You don't want to do
Oh,
anything else to it.
Yeah, but it's too gooey.
No, believe me, it's not
Salary
gooey at all. When you
action.
have it completely fresh, like you wake up in the morning, you run to a bagel bakery, you get it fresh. It's the best. It's the definitive
Alex is
bagel
running
experience.
two phones at
What's
once.
the
I'm not
name?
quite sure. What's the phone in your left ear doing, Val?
This
Oh.
is the show. How is it clear? It's clear now?
You guys are louder, but there's still a hit, like a white noise.
Why did not these
That's what
gotten
we got to
better?
figure out what that white noise is.
It's a lot cleaner.
Yeah, but the hits is still there.
Right, but this could be a wire.
It is.
Or the gain is
Well, obviously
wire.
it's a wire.
the gains are messed up.
So lower them.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
What is the name of the bagel place?
Second Street Bagel and Deli.
Why don't we call them and ask them? Fresh bagels versus
Raw bagel.
and toast the raw ones and the fresh bagels, and let's have a contest to see which one tastes better.
I think we should go over there and do it.
You want to call them and let them know we're on the way?
Sure.
We are
It's on our
going
way
to
back
test
anyway.
your theory.
Okay.
Fresh versus frozen?
No,
No,
fresh,
fresh
I'm
versus
teasing
raw.
fresh versus toasted.
toasted.
I relish the challenge.
I kind of like fresh. The fresh one is kind of
I
like.
relish the challenge.
What
That would be
kind-
a great pun
what-
for a hot dog thing.
What kind of bagel do you like? Because that
That's cinnamon raisin.
Cinnamon raisins.
That's cinnamon raisin.
the everything bagel,
Everything
onion
bagel.
bagels.
That
Blueberry
everything-
bagels.
Everything.
I had a pumpkin seed bagel. the
You
other
might as well have honey bunches of oats if you're having everything.
You know what's
raisin.
really underappreciated?
Everything
Freddie?
bagel,
Bialys.
like-
Have you ever had one?
Oh my God! go
That's
get
too
us
much
some
oats in me.
service.
Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Like, you don't see them anymore.
Did you just slam my phone?
And she's working two phones right now. She's working two phones.
The
You need
problem
a
is-
loopy, Freddie.
The problem is that her fingers are small, and her feet are small, and she trips and drops everything.
You got her on two phones. Running over. This is like the funniest thing ever.
So this is called the test show because we're testing sound, and we still have a hiss. So it didn't work.
It's a wire.
Oh, it's a lot clearer.
Ask him if he wants me to get a new wire.
He wants to know if you want him to get a new wire.
Oh, I don't know. Are we still gonna roll like this?
Yeah, I mean,
So instead of using this wire, he wants me to use an XLR. And where does he want me to plug it in the computer?
The board and the main out.
The board and the main out. Slick.
This is something.
If you want to
The
see
whole
The fact
setup.
that we're live
I
doing
would
this.
today,
He wants to know why you're using our brewery.
because he set it up that way.
No.
Okay, so do the mixed minus.
And now Freddie faces his kryptonite, everybody.
Okay, I don't know.
Geo.
I know how to put an XLR in there, but I don't know where the
Santori.
other side goes. In a pod?
But I'll get a charcuterie board. That'd be nice.
Barry
I'm
I'll
still not
get
sure
that.
what happened.
No, it was something that happened, like, you know, I said something out of line. I kind of
What did you
like
say?
I disrespected her intelligence in a sense. Like, I didn't want to. Like, I was just saying it probably just a pun, but I'm like, it came out wrong. I know I apologize. She accepted it, but like,
Again?
Oh, you
I-
apologized, so she knew it was
she
something
accept-
was
yeah,
wrong.
I know
I told her
apologize.
that.
Slick, you gotta be able to
No,
move on, too,
why
bro.
do you think
They're
you
saying
were
you need to
never
move on.
there? You were never there.
You want me to
were
say what it
never
was? 'Cause
there.
I'll put it out
Go
there.
ahead, say what it was. It was. It's not that. It's not that
It's not her?
situation. It's not
Is
that
that the player
situation.
remark?
I'm telling you, it's
It
not
is.
that
He
situation.
closed his eyes. Do you know the FBI taught me?
It's not
that
the
when
situation.
You lie, you close your eyes. Did you know that?
It's not that
And
situation.
his isn't loud anymore.
No, but like
I don't want
I did
any-
disrespect her intelligence. I apologize. She accepted it, but you
So
know,
is it her?
I don't know. He says no.
we will see. We will see tomorrow if it is her.
Charcuterie board in the studio
We will
tomorrow.
see.
Wednesday.
We will see tomorrow if it is her. We will
Is it
see.
Dan that he insulted?
Actually, they wanted to know if you guys are going on shoot tomorrow afternoon after the show.
Oh yeah,
Dan
me.
said
Now
you
we
come
don't
in
have
to do that.
a bell ringer.
I'm pretty sure I won't because I'll be working. But I know she's gonna be shooting for her fresh situation. So I mean I can go out and then see how it is, but I know I'm gonna be
I
working.
don't think they need one. We can for audio.
I know Anna's coming.
We have to order another one then. If we keep that
And I
situation.
have to order another one too because I need one for Sarah. We have to order one.
Yes, we'll have to tell Gio.
Tell Gio we need another bell ringer.
Another one?
Yes, for the remote back.
If this one's staying here, we need one more.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Are we ready to wrap
Yes.
it up, guys?
Yes.
Tune in tomorrow to see if this charcuterie board makes it on air. or
I'm
not.
telling you. I think it will.
Wow.
News at 6.
All right. Have a great morning, everyone.
Okay.
Tune in. We're heading over to the bagel
You
place.
ready to shut
We'll
this
see you in
down?
a little bit.
Hold on, she's not ready yet. You ready?
Oops.
I think Gio's still in here.
Ask him if we can go or do we have to keep it running?
All right.
All right. Until next time.
Until next time. Have a great morning,
Hold on a
everyone.
second. Relax. She's not that fast.
The wand is
If I
up.
outro, you might
Okay.
still have-
You know the wand is up. It's
The
like
wand is
it's
up.
that finger.
That's.
Don't be late.
Boom.
Thank you for listening to the morning show. As I go now to fill my mug, which is completely empty, I'm coffee out.
Your cup runneth over.
No,
Have
company dry.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in for all of our other morning shows coming from Ant Media Productions and then our afternoon show at 12 o'clock.
And always join us for more fun and laughs because, you know, your day starts when you smile.
Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.